Here we are. Welcome back to Epic Your Life. And today is a community mentorship. And I wanted to share with you some of our incredible principles, some of our fundamentals of what we do here at Epic Your Life. And we have the question often asked to us, what do you do at Epic Your Life? And if you haven't seen on our logo, it says Epic Your Life, creating extraordinary. But if someone ever asks you what we do here at Epic Your Life, just say it really slow. Epic Your Life. That's what we do here. We help you have epic your life. Epic is a verb, baby. We want to help you create extraordinary in your life. And we are a community of influencers helping others to have an epic life. And how do we do that? We lead by example. So you're in the right place today. If you're just stopping by and maybe you're part of the Facebook group or you're part of our school group, by the way, jump on our school group, which is school.com, Epic Your Life. Has a very, very small subscription cost per month. Why? Because we bring you content. We have a group mentorship there. We also have men and women's specific content and for mentorship. Join us. It's so awesome. Also, you'll get access to our content that people have paid thousands of dollars for called Connection DNA. So there on that school group, and one of the things that we are very focused on in our world of connection is marriage. We believe the greatest connection that you can have and the greatest proof that you actually have good connection skills is through marriage. I think that's a good, wouldn't you agree that that's a good indicator or a good litmus of how well you can connect with people, that you actually have someone that says yes to marrying you. That is a very good thing, right? So everything we do is really centered. A nucleus of having an epic life comes from having connection skills. Are you with me? Okay, stay tuned. And then at the end, I'm going to check the comments and things here in our Zoom, by the way. If you're not on the Zoom live, well, jump on the school group. You'll get access to the Zoom and you can join live and make comments and have discussions with me, because I am going to open it up at the end for questions and also open it up for discussions that you may want to have. You're welcome to do that. If you're on Facebook watching this, then you can post some comments and we'll address those comments or questions as well. All right, so here we go. This is some of our core information is 3 C's of connection. Now, it is one of our core values or core content and what we have done and what we use to help thousands of people around the globe. And we help them do what? Create what they want. We help them to have an epic life. But if you want to connect well, there are some incredible principles that I can almost guarantee that growing up, you probably didn't get much of these skills. They are a skill. And so that's recognition number one, and revelation number one, revealing number one is it's a skill. You need to gain the skills of connection. It's not just going to come naturally. It's something you must learn. And by the way, probably chances are you didn't learn it growing up if your parents didn't do it. Just saying. You either need the example, or you need it done with you or to you, or you need someone to teach you. Go to the trainings and learn the skills of it. Because here are the 3 C's. Confidence. Communication. Hopefully I can spell all this right. Confidence, communication, and commitment. Vital skills. Confidence, communication, commitment. Confidence, communication, commitment. Confidence, communication, commitment. Confidence, communication, commitment. Just trying to get you to remember. So, should I put a happy face by them too? Yay, little happy face. Okay, like my happy face? Confidence, communication, commitment. Try to bring visually stimulating for you. It is vital to have these skills in order to become proficient or efficient or really great at connection. So if you want to get really good at connection, you need to gain confidence skills, communication skills, and commitment skills. Now, how is this possible? Confidence skills? Well, what makes you confident? And by the way, just to give you an idea, the 3 C's of connection, they build on each other. Number one is that confidence. In order to gain confidence, we got to do some certain things, not just once, but multiple times. And when you have confidence in whatever you're doing, you're willing to communicate about it. Maybe it's to teach, maybe it's to train on it, or maybe it's to express it. And we're going to get to that in a minute. And then when you communicate it, guess what? You're proving that you're committed to it. So if you find yourself not very committed to something or someone or some principle or some new thing, new identity, how much have you communicated about it? Just work it backwards. Lacking commitment? How much are you communicating with that person? Lacking commitment? How much have you communicated about that topic or that thing? Lacking commitment? You may want to talk about it more. And by the way, think about this even in a relationship. Let's say that you have a beautiful girl that you would like to date, someone that you would like to go on a date with, you'd like to build a relationship with. How much have you communicated that with her? Or even communicated the fact that you'd like to get to know her? Chances are you probably never said it. See what I mean? How can you ever be committed to someone or a relationship if you're not willing to communicate it? And here's the other thing. Are you willing, once you are committed, and you'll find layers of commitment get deeper the more you communicate. So if I'm committed to someone, and let's say that, oh, now we're going steady. We're committed to each other. We're building a relationship, getting to know each other more. Guess what? You're probably communicating more. And you'll probably even have what we call standing appointments. Standing appointments are vital. If you want to communicate on a regular basis and build a relationship, you'll have a standing appointment for communication. Then your relationship goes deeper. But also in that communication, we also have some other skills and things that we'll break down for you, which are acronyms like FORM and even sparring with people to help you develop and go deeper in that relationship. Ask them about their dreams, ask them about their goals. And we do. We have scripts that we'd love to introduce you to. We have a whole content in a 40 session, 8-week course called Connection DNA that's all about connection and all about practicing the 3 C's of connection. Okay. So if you're committed to something, let's say you are working on a new identity. We do that here as well. We help you to create what we call an MVP, mission, vision, peculiar, which is essentially establishing and creating your identity. Let's say you create an identity. We help you create it. And let's say that, I'll just use myself as, for example, I am a catalyst for metamorphosis. This is my MVP. In that is wrapped who I am, what I do. I want to bring transformation even to your very DNA. I'm a catalyst for metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is one of the greatest transformation that takes place in nature. We see it, and the best example is actually in a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It's beautiful, okay? So that's my personal MVP. There's a lot more to it, but that's the 2 words. I'm sorry, catalyst, metamorphosis, usually 3 words. Sometimes I say I'm a master catalyst of metamorphosis. That's 3, 4 words because of those of you that are English people out there, specific about things, details. Okay, it's 4, 5, whatever. Anyway, the point being is that if I'm not willing to say those things, is it really then, am I committed to my new identity? Are you following me? So if my new, let's say that I am so being a catalyst, a master catalyst for metamorphosis, if I never communicate that, if I never say it out loud, if I never tell a soul about it, am I really committed to that identity? No, you're not. And I find people get goals or targets and then they don't want to communicate about it. They're like, well, I want to become a professional athlete, or I want to become a professional singer. Let's use that one. I want to become a professional singer. And they never tell a soul. Well, they're not committed to that goal. They're not committed to that goal. How do I know that? Because, and they have a lack of confidence that they'll even be able to reach that goal. Because if they had confidence, how do they build the confidence? Well, if I want to be a professional singer, if I have a goal of becoming a professional singer, I can use the 3 C's of connection in order to gain the skills and the abilities to get there. First of all, how do I become more confident in singing? If I want to be a professional singer, I might want to build some confidence. How do I do that? Go sing, go practice singing. And by the way, go join groups where you can sing, get singing lessons, voice lessons, learn how to read music. It's consume yourself with music and get better at it. Guess what? Pretty soon you'll become more confident. And then guess what? You can start singing in public. And then you can start communicating that I am a professional singer, right? I'm destined to be the best singer on the planet. Whatever it is that your identity or your goal or your target or what identity you're owning to reach that goal, right? Because we have to own it if we're going to reach it. So then I communicate, I'm going to be the best singer. I'm working hard, but I also am getting more confidence because I'm practicing, working hard, getting better, getting feedback, right, from friends and family and professionals that are better than I am at singing, and they're helping me to practice singing and they're giving me lessons. Then I'm communicating about this, and guess what? Someone hears me voice it, say it, but then they also hear me sing. And they're like, oh my gosh, yes, you are. And you're showing by communicating that you're committed to your goal. You're committed to becoming that singer. And then you get some recognition from someone because you say it so much and everyone hears you and you put it out there on social media. Then all of a sudden, hey, I like your voice. We want to record you and give you a label. We want to represent you. Do you follow me how it falls in line? So anything that you want to accomplish is very powerful. Now, what do we do here that is set apart is we do marriage mastery. Now, through this process of marriage mastery, we not only help you to have incredible epic marriage, but we help you even get married. And actually, we prefer if we can help you before you get married because we want to help you gain the skills in these 3 C's of connection. So, confidence. We're going to work with you on how to best communicate with confidence, right? That's communication. But in order to have a really good connection, you got to have confidence in who you are and your identity. That's why we work on your MVP. That's why we have a process called Triggers to Triumph, because all of y'all, myself included, have things that are holding you back. And those are triggers, shortcomings, habits, things that are keeping you stuck. We can help you get unstuck with our Triggers to Triumph process. Well, what does that mean? Well, through that, we're going to help you become more confident in who you are. And then we're going to help you to learn how to communicate with confidence. And then the more you communicate, the more committed you will be to things and relationship, or even the process of gaining new relationships. Is this making sense to you? I hope so. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking or what's happening. Even if you're watching this as a replay, or this is the first time you've ever seen us, maybe you're in our group on Facebook and you're like, man, I'm on this group because there's over 2,000 of you, by the way. But good old Facebook's algorithms allows you to see it sometimes and not to see it. But we will try to get the message out. We want you to get more and more connected. We live in such a disconnected world, and it's time for you and I to do something about it. Let us help you. We have been doing this for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours with thousands and thousands of people. And I don't say that to impress you at all. It's truly just to show you that and to let you know the experience that we've had with tens of thousands of people working through this process and helping them with some of our core activities. But what we're all about is to help you connect at an epic level. And we know through the 3 C's of connection, you're going to have epic results. You can apply it in so many areas of your life. Are you ready? Are you ready to take it to the next level? Well, here, Epic Your Life, we're ready to help you and serve you. So reach out to us, join us on the school group. That's where most of our time and attention goes. And it's school, SKOOL.com. I'll probably have the link down below here somewhere. School.com, SKOOL.com/Epic Your Life. Okay. And over there, we have some content, we have courses, we have amazing stuff that we want you to be a part of. We have printouts that you can do and really take action to gain this incredible 3 C's of connection. Fair enough? Bless you. Hope this finds you well. We're going to pause now from the recording, and we're going to get into some of these questions. Well, actually, I'll keep the recording going if you want to stick around. But if you don't want to stick around, I totally understand. But I want to take some time now for some questions. So those of you that are here live with me, if you have some questions about 3 C's of connection or whatever you want to bring to the table, I'm going to look at the chat now and see what we got going on and see who has some questions. Also, if there are questions on Facebook, feel free to ask those as well. I'm going to look there on Facebook now to see if we've got some questions too. But please send us over some questions. All right, pulling it up now, because I don't have it on my laptop here. I'm going to look it up live. All right, any questions? And let's see if I have the questions turned on. Everyone, participants can chat with anyone directly. So you can put a question in the chat. Those of you that are attending live, those of you that are here on Facebook. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going over to Facebook. Okay. This is so strange. Sorry. My phone is acting weird. I'm trying to visit Epic Your Life and it's making me. All right. Any questions? I said a lot, right? Let's go. Still trying to find Epic Your Life. There we go. I love how fun they make it. Okay, here we go. Now I'm at the questions. Look at. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay, sorry about that. My microphone just switched over from my AirPods. Weird. All right. So, any questions? Or if you want to have a discussion, just talk audibly. You can unmute and talk because I can hear you as well. Those of you attending live on the Zoom, or any comments you'd like to make about the 3 C's of connection. Each one, obviously, each topic here could have lots of questions and lots of information about it. But we hope that this will help you in the process of what we're doing on the school platform with our content. It's always the purpose. This is the nucleus of what we do. And even our My Epic 30 process, the Connection DNA content, the weekly men and women's group, this group mentorship every week, they're all focused on the 3 C's of connection, because that's the core of what we do to help you have better confidence, more communication skills, and to also be more committed to those things in your life, whether it's your goals or your relationships. So, and they all are skills. So enhancing those skills are really important. Any questions now that you can hear me? All right. Well, if you don't have any more questions, again, I will just remind you every Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will come live. Myself or one of the other, it's Legacy Leadership that leads these group mentorships, also leading the men and women's group mentorship on Mondays. Go to the calendar. You'll see the Zoom link on the calendar, and it's always there ahead of time. Also, I want to announce we're going to be doing some new things. Chantel and I have decided we're going to do some morning coffee with Carlos and Chantel. I'm going to be presenting some topics about the work-life balance and how important it is to balance your life. So we'll be talking about some cool topics there as well. And then also, we're going to start doing some podcasts with some influencers just like you. So you'll want to be a part of that as well. We're possibly looking at Wednesday to bring those podcasts to you. Some will be live, some will be recorded, depending on who we're interviewing for those podcasts. But we're going to start posting those on Wednesdays and putting them out there live on Wednesdays is the future. And then also, Monday is our absolute busiest day, Chantel and I together, working with mentorship and the community and clients. And what we want to do is bring to you on Monday kind of the debrief of our day, because literally we connect with so many people on Monday and our packed schedule. And it was Chantel's idea. She's like, well, I think it'd be cool if on Mondays we just did a little toast or something at the end of the day, because it's such a busy day. A toast and a drink to success from the day and some of the things we processed with people. Nothing private, obviously, but just the content that comes from our communication with our clientele, which is completely private. But again, the content that's created from that and the information and the revelations and the breakthroughs that we experience, we can share, and all the amazing ways that we are continuing to refine the things that we are doing as we work with our clients every single day. And then also talking about even the men's call and the women's call from that day, just kind of having a hangout time, just fun, hangout, discussion, debriefing of the busy Monday day. Because again, it's our busiest day. We also even do a late night. So it'll be a late night hangout with Carlos and Chantel or something like that, because it's probably going to be like 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or 8:30 when we do it. Just as a debrief, we thought, well, we usually do it together, she and I. We debrief on how things went that day because it's such a busy day. And so we thought, well, why not let people hear how we debrief after connecting and communicating with clientele, after doing mentorship calls, after doing group men and women's mentorship and all the things that we do on Monday. It's a busy, busy day. We thought that might be fun to do that and just let you guys in on the inside scoop of what we're communicating and how we're continuing to grow our relationship as a couple too, Chantel and I, plus, you know, the people we're working with. So I'm going to check out now because I don't see any questions. I'm looking on Facebook as well one last time just to confirm there's nothing going on or any questions here. So it looks like nothing's happening. So, hey, I understand, but we're here every Thursday. We're here live to be able to connect with you and communicate with you. Again, if you want to be a part of the live Zoom feed, go on our school group and see the calendar there. The calendar always has our different activities. We're going to also be placing on our calendar our retreats. We just got back from a retreat. It was super awesome. It was in Orlando with some incredible people. Oh my gosh, we have some really, really cool pictures from that experience. I gotta pull up one here. Let's see if, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yep. So here's one of our precious friends, Phyllis. Yes, aww. Phyllis, we love you. Super pumped having her at our retreat. Also, Jesse and Irina, Lavina. Woo, so cool. So Jesse and Irina as well with Eli. So just some of the highlights. We'll be sharing some pictures and reels and videos and things of our week together. It was one of our smaller retreats, but definitely so good and so awesome. So just super grateful for all of you that have been attending the retreats over the years. And we are super pumped to be doing more and more retreats together. And we have some incredible people that we get the opportunity to work with. Just some highlights. Even we did the ice bath. There's a picture of the ice bath. Oh, wait till you guys see the reel. That one is crazy. I do it too. And I was in for 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes doing my ice bath. Here's some of the people as they were trying to warm up for the ice bath. It's awesome. Doing jumping jacks, trying to get warm. I was like, you guys are awesome. Let's get really warm and hot before we jump in. And it was like 38 degrees. But what a victory to be able to do the ice bath even. And they get a certificate for graduating essentially from the retreat, getting really proficient in triggers to triumph, getting clarity on their MVP, their identity, and then able to do some good tasks into their calendar, beginning to master time, which is an important thing, is to master time. That's what we accomplished at this retreat. It was super powerful. But stay tuned. We'll be releasing some content, some reels, and some fun stuff from the retreat, and some of our great members. And also we have some amazing announcements too of people who have joined us in this journey. Some of our new shareholders, if you would, or owners of the company. We're on this journey together. We're gonna have lots of things coming out, so stay tuned. And the best place you can plug in, again, is at skool, skool.com/Epic Your Life. So it's our community over on the Skool platform, which has no distractions, no advertisement, just focused on content and developing your life. Epic Your Life, Carlos Campos. Let's go create what we want together. Fair enough? Love you guys. See you next week.